What if you saw your father walk into a restaurant with a woman that is not your mother? And they were now doing mushy things. What would you do? Let me tell you the full story. Before that night, if you asked anybody in Peace Estate, they would tell you that Kunle Adeyemi was a lucky man. He had a good job at a logistics company in Lagos. Not billionaire level, but he was very comfortable. He had a wife, Amaka, who was not only beautiful, but kind. The type of woman that would pack your food with extra meat because, according to her, my husband works too hard. The type that still sends sweet messages during the day like, have you eaten or call me? They had 2 children, Toby, 17, tall, quiet, sharp boy. The type that does not talk too much but sees everything. And Ada, 11-year-old drama queen, daddy's princess. The one that would jump into Kunle's arms the moment he entered the house, shouting, "Daddy, Daddy!" The house was not big, but it was warm. There was laughter. There was Sunday rice. There were movie nights where they would argue over whether to watch Nollywood or action film.
Action movie tonight?
No, let's watch Nollywood.
Action has better stunts.
Nollywood has
Fine, but I get the popcorn. Alright, you win.
Kunle loved his family, or at least he believed he did. At his office, there was a new hire. Her name was Sandra, 26, smart, energetic young lady, always smiling. She was assigned to work closely with Kunle because he was senior staff. At first, it was normal.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Sandra. Did you get my mail?
Yes, sir.
Just work talks, emails, deadlines. Then one afternoon, Sandra brought jollof rice and fried chicken to work. She came to his desk and said,
Sir, my food is much. Help me reduce it.
You want to bribe me?
Maybe.
And that was how it started. The next week, Kunle brought Ofe Onugbu from home.
Sandra, taste this. My wife cooks so well.
Sir, if you are not careful, I will steal your wife from you.
Soon, they were eating together almost every day. If she bought shawarma, she bought 2. If he bought suya on his way home, he would drop some on her desk. Colleagues began to tease.
You and your office wife.
Abeg, leave me.
But deep down, he liked the attention. He liked how Sandra looked at him like he was interesting. He liked how she laughed at his jokes. He liked that with her, he was not daddy or responsible husband. He was just Kunle. It happened slowly. One evening, heavy rain fell in Lagos, the kind that floods everywhere and traps people in the office. Most staff had left early, but Sandra was still there finishing a report. Kunle was too. The rain was loud against the windows. Sandra sighed.
Sir, it seems we will sleep here or...
No, I will drop you off at home when the rain reduces.
They sat together in the conference room waiting. She was talking about her dreams, how she wanted to travel, how she had never dated a man who truly understood her. Then she said something that made his chest tighten.
I wish I met you before you married.
There was silence. Kunle felt something shift inside him. He should have stood up. He should have said, Sandra, I am married. Instead, he said nothing. And silence can be very dangerous. The rain reduced. He dropped her home. Before she got down, she touched his arm. Thank you for always being there, sir. Her hand stayed there 1 second too long. That was the first crack. At home, Amaka noticed small changes.
Why are you smiling at your phone like that?
Nothing, just work chat.
He started saying he had meetings. He started saying he was fasting, so he didn't need food from home. He started stepping outside to take calls. But the strange thing, he still treated Amaka very well. He still bought her gifts. He still played with Ada. He still asked Toby about school. In his mind, he had convinced himself that as long as his family did not suffer, what was the harm? Sandra was single. She had no commitments. So, it was convenient. He told himself it was harmless until it wasn't. Sandra had a birthday.
I don't want office celebration, just a simple dinner. It's just dinner.
He told Amaka he had an emergency meeting. That night, he wore perfume he had not worn in years. They went to a quiet restaurant in Ikeja. Dim lights, soft music. Sandra wore red. When she laughed, she touched his hand. When she talked, she leaned closer. At some point, she said,
I don't want to share you.
You know I have a family.
I know, but I don't care.
He should have stopped there, but he didn't. That was the first night he held another woman like that since his wedding day. Weeks passed. The affair continued quietly. Then, that night came that destiny decided to expose them. Kunle and Sandra chose a new restaurant in Victoria Island, a more upscale place. He did not know that Toby, his son, was also there that night. Toby had taken his girlfriend Bisi out. It was their first real date outside school. They were seated at the far end. Kunle and Sandra entered laughing. Toby froze. He recognized his father immediately, but the woman beside him was not his mother. He watched his father pull out a chair for her. He watched his father feed her cake with a fork. He watched her wipe his mouth playfully. His chest felt tight. Bisi noticed his face change.
Toby, what's wrong?
He couldn't speak. He just kept staring. At one point, Sandra rested her head on Kunle's shoulder. That was when Toby felt something inside him crack. His father looked happy, too happy. And the worst part, his father did not see him. Toby did not confront him. He did not tell his mother. He did not even tell Bisi. But something changed in him that night. At home, he stopped laughing at his father's jokes. He stopped sitting beside him during movie night. He started avoiding eye contact. Kunle noticed.
Toby, are you okay? Yes, sir.
Just that, nothing else. Kunle felt it, but did not understand it. Toby could not sleep. Every time he saw his mother serving food, smiling innocently, his stomach would twist. Should he tell her? If he told her, it would destroy her. If he kept quiet, he was protecting a lie. He started seeing his father differently. When Kunle said, I have meeting, Toby's jaw tightened. When Kunle smiled at his phone, Toby felt anger rising. One night, he overheard his mother praying.
God, thank you for my husband. Thank you because he loves us.
Toby felt tears in his eyes. He ran to his room. Now, Toby is at a fix. He doesn't know whether to tell the mother because the mother would be destroyed. But then again, if he doesn't tell the mother, what it means is that the father will still continue with his girlfriend. If you were Toby, what would you do? Would you tell your mother? Would you confront your father? Or would you swallow everything and act like you never saw anything? Thank you very much, my story lovers, for watching this video to this point. You know that it's with your support that we are growing, So please, do not forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to our channel so that we can keep growing together. Your Auntie Z loves you, and I know you love me too. I will see you in our next backyard story. Till then, bye.